Well, I don't want to breathe hard. How are the volumes? Are they okay? Are we good? With your music? I'd like to welcome everybody back to another episode of Carl Summers Uncensored. I'm your host, Carl Summers, and as always, we have on the soundboard Derek.
What's up, people?
How you doing, Derek?
Good.
Feeling okay?
Oh yeah, dude. I caught up.
Focus. And I want to welcome to the studio the happy artist Elizabeth and the amazing motherfucking glassmaker Levi. How you guys doing?
What's up,
Doing
guys?
great. How you doing?
Good?
Yeah.
I'm good,
Awesome.
man. I've been stoked all week about having you guys on the show. It's been crazy around my house. I'm like, they're coming up. I'm like, there you go. God damn, dude. You're killing me.
I guess I didn't catch up.
Yeah. Do we need to start over?
Yeah, just keep on going.
That's crazy. So, yeah. Well, again, welcome for being on the show, man. It's
Yeah.
awesome. You guys having a good time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been excited about it myself all week.
Yeah, me too.
So-
Have you?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. So, where are we coming in here to punch Derek? So, Liz, you are a amazing artist. You paint and airbrush now, I guess. That's what.
Yeah, I like to mix it up. Like, I do mostly airbrushing and acrylic painting.
Okay.
I like to do both together. It's kind of cool.
And what kind of like inspires you to do what you do? And
I don't know. That's kind of complicated. I guess everything. I see things every day that, I think about painting, and I don't know. I enjoy it. It's very calming, and, I enjoy expressing myself creatively. I don't think I could ever not do that.
right. Okay.
It's
But
awesome.
but you every day you wake up and you are
Yeah.
inspired and you wanna
Yeah.
go do your craft.
I'm motivated. Yeah,
to perfect your craft and all that good stuff.
absolutely. I pretty much wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I know, it's kind of crazy.
Not me.
You're already out there working.
No,
so-
I'm usually going to bed around that time.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
So you guys just kind of pass in the.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we meet in the middle during
Yeah.
the
It's
middle of the day.
crazy.
We're both in there in the middle of the day. But I've been working more at night lately because it's hot.
super
We're a lot
hot.
cooler at night.
Yeah, the torch gets pretty hot.
It's like 110 degrees in there with no AC.
It's got to be. I haven't I'm scared to put the thermostat up to see what it actually
I
is
see.
in there.
Well, when we were in there earlier today, it was just hot. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
holy shit!
I get used to it. I'm a Florida boy.
now, do you guys like work at the same time? Like it doesn't bother you or anything when he's blowing glass? and doing-
Sometimes because I'm like, hey Liz, come look at this. Come see what I just made. She's like, damn it, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Leave
Yeah,
me alone.
because I mean, his job is pretty dangerous. Like if I interrupt him, it's pretty much he could like burn himself,
Right.
But he doesn't understand that I'm trying to focus or concentrate on what I'm doing, and I'm like, damn it, leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to paint, Really?
Well, I get that at home too. I'll be doing something in my office, and I'm like, "Come here, Erica, check this out." And she's like, "I will. Leave me alone. I'm working." I'm like, "Just fucking look at this." And
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like something on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because I really have no special craft. Yeah,
You're special.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to. Explain.
Everyone's special in their own way.
Carl has a certain special.
Like ride the short bus special.
Yeah.
No comment.
Oh. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
that's common.
So now you, Levi, because
Yeah.
kind of in the same genre of stuff? What kind of just makes you like, this is what I want to do? And
What made you get started in it?
Oh.
thank you, Derek.
Yeah, it's kind of a long story, but
Well, we got plenty
right.
of time.
started out, me and a buddy of mine, we started a flooring business together, and we ended up parting terms. He thought he was my boss instead of partners anymore, so we ended up parting terms. I had hernia half the time when I was working, didn't realize it was hurting me. I've been limping around work, and I ended up buying a piece of glass art. And when I got it, I started looking at it. I couldn't figure out how they made it, so I started searching on YouTube how they did it. And I was like, you know what? I think I could do it. And that's why it goes on from there. Research for months on end. Spent thousands of dollars getting started.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask that. Like your startups probably
just the startup. I probably spent way more, but you're looking at least $5,000 just getting started.
I mean,
and
for
then
the
you
oven
got
alone is probably a lot, isn't it?
What's
For
that?
the oven?
Yeah, the oven was $1,600.
Damn.
And I got a deal on it because I had a custom made from a place over in Oregon, and they do custom builds.
Great place for a product like that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's
Kinda
all.
do-
I
you
try to
had them
I
build
try to
it
go
to-
American made with everything I got. We try to keep all my tools are made here in America. All my torch is made here in America. My kiln, and I try to make all American made glass. Where we're trying to cut out China out of this thing.
Now, where do you like buy your glass at? You got somebody like you like a dealer or somebody like
I have a distributor in
dealer.
Asheville, North Carolina, and there's also
Dealer.
there's also another distributor here in Orlando. I'm about to start going through.
okay,
And I can get raw materials through them.
and they just send you like glass, like earlier you showed me like the orange tube, like the piece of
It
glass.
all comes in rods and tubing, and it's all color. It comes in colors and clear.
And that's how it starts out. And then you were showing me like those big round tubes.
Yeah, I melt it down. I either draw on it with the color glass, or I'll throw glass powder in the inside of the tubing and melt it all in. And it's all about even rotations, and there's a lot of science behind it. It's definitely, you just don't buy a torch and some glass and start melting it. You gotta learn about the flame properties and the chemical compositions of the actual colored glass that you're using. It's pretty complicated. Oh, there you go. But yeah,
Derek's switching out photos here.
it's a lot of fun.
Well, that's good, man. You
Yeah.
seem, and you've been doing about a year.
About a year.
That's cool.
Getting into it.
Yeah, I like I said, I've been like researching this like all week, like watching on TV, and there's now what. I guess you don't. Do you use like newspapers? Because I see the guys have like these thick ass wads of like newspaper, and they're like rolling glass.
That's actually
is that for like
furnace working.
glass,
Yeah,
like
that's-
drinking glasses.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's furnace working. They use big crucibles or like big ovens, like my kiln, but they shape the glass in it. They got these big metal rods, and they work the glass in. They pull it out, and there's another guy sitting down with paper, and they shape it by hand. And it's called furnace work. I do what's called lamp working. And it goes back thousands. It goes all the way back to the Egyptians. They used to do it. They used to do it with oil lamps and a foot pump with air that used to push through it. And this is something that's been going around for thousands. Some of the techniques that I still use today that Egyptians are using, like wrapping rakes and filicellos and reticellos, which is like lattice work that you draw lines and spin it. It's pretty cool.
Man, that's crazy. Well, we have a video up. Derek, do you want to show that? And maybe Levi can explain what he's doing and then.
Yeah, definitely. So what I'm doing here is this is a piece of prepped line tubing that I already had prepped up, and it's just straight colored lines on a piece of tubing. All I'm doing is heating it up and I'm spinning it, so it's going to make a spiral. And later in the video, if we get to it, you'll see the spiral. But I got a little rubber hose that's connected to it that you can see, and I'm just puffing into it lightly to keep it inflated, because if not, it'll just collapse on itself from the heat.
Oh, okay.
So.
And that's that rubber tube on the end, correct?
Yep. And that little pad right there on top of my torch is made out of graphite, and it takes the heat really well, and the glass won't stick to it when it gets hot. Because when glass gets hot, it's really sticky. It's almost like taffy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if it touches stuff, it'll stick to it. Like, especially if the other surface is hot, also, it'll stick like instantly. So that's what the margarine pad's like my third hand that sticks out of my stomach.
Oh, wow. Well, it's crazy because I see you keep reaching around like the flame, and you were saying earlier you burnt your shit out of yourself.
Yeah, you learn to stay away from it. But if I move the torch to a position it's not usually in, that's how I burnt myself. So I got 2 burns here. And that's how that happened. It was sitting at an upright position. I'm not used to it, and I go reaching over it. And
Oh shit!
so I'm pretty good about not burning myself, but I did get myself good lately.
Wow.
User error.
Yeah, definitely user error.
Well, just for
It's
future
an
reference,
occupational hazard.
I learned the other day that if you iron a cabbage leaf, natural Band-Aid.
Nice.
Saying, might want to keep
Nice.
some cabbage around. Yeah, you just take like your ironing board, lay down a towel, and then take a leaf of cabbage, iron it, and it's a natural Band-Aid.
Wow.
Awesome.
Some kid trying to solicit me a book fucking told me that. I was
Well,
like,
I don't really carry an ironing board or a leaf of cabbage around, so.
Well, you live out far enough, you might want to.
I guess so.
Are we not watching anymore, Derek?
Oh no, I was just cutting you guys. My bad.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
We're talking, man. You know, I'm trying to work the sound.
But you can definitely see the spiral I put into it there.
Some weird work.
And it's got some cool colors in it. When I put that in the kiln, I can switch the cool down process to go up and down in temperatures, and it's going to actually make the really lighter amber looking parts. It's going to turn a really bright bluish purple that looks almost holographic and psychedelic, even, if you will.
That is crazy.
Now, how do you make the glass where it changes color when you use fire?
What it is the color changing glass. We're talking about like the blues that you get whenever
like
it looks gold, but then whenever you start to use it, it turns blue.
Yeah.
That's actually silver. They take a little chunk of 99.9% pure silver, and they put it on the end of a piece of glass, and then you heat that silver up in the flame, and you have the glass behind it, and the fumes that come off of the silver when you heat it, they stick to the glass. And you put a real light layer on, and what it is that it's a real light coat of actual silver that's stuck to it. And whenever something dark gets behind it, you see the silver, and it turns blue. And they also use gold and copper, and they create different effects also.
Dude, that is just so crazy. You gotta move, you gotta hustle with that.
You definitely got to hustle, and it's always yeah, and you always got to be spinning it, because if you stop spinning, it's going to droop. It's molten. It's really hot.
Right.
This
That
is
is-
the same one.
Yeah,
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
probably.
I
Okay.
got another one.
I think it's the same, something close to the same. I can't remember.
Okay.
What I was
That
making.
is the same one.
Now, how hot does that flame get then?
I'm guessing it's got to be getting the molten point of glass is around 1500 degrees, but I'm guessing it varies depending on the flame characteristics. I guess it can get up close to 2000. I'm not sure.
Wow. That's hot.
I mean, don't quote me on that. Somebody might be getting here like, hey, noob.
They'll start chatting. That's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
That's
You can't get that hot.
Fuck, whatever. Now, is this the one Liz did?
No, I think that one got
No.
left at home. Same guy.
Um,
And
Liz was probably better.
she
it
said it
was.
was.
Okay.
Mike's gonna hear that and be like, hey, I'll never video for you again.
Yes, you will, Mike. And thank you for doing it this time.
Yes. You
You're-
did quite well.
Mike's awesome.
You're great, Mike.
Mike's awesome. Thank
Mike,
you,
you were
Michael.
awesome. Thank you very much. Does he do this, or
He wants to,
He's
yes.
learning.
He's learning.
are you his mentor?
He could be my apprentice per se, yes, and he'd be my first.
But
after
Levi's
one.
not a jerk, and he doesn't treat him mean or anything. He pretty much just wants to show him what he has.
Did you
wanna spread
find that a
knowledge.
lot when you were starting out doing this? Like, people didn't want to help you out or shit?
Oh, definitely.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I hate dicks like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
true.
like, really?
Back whenever glass got really popular in like the 1600s when they first could produce it, they did it on an island and they trapped you there. And they would
Really?
murder you if you tried to leave because they were the only ones that held the secrets to glass. It's Murano, Italy, actually. And it's history. They would kill you if you tried to escape the island.
Before you learned it?
Oh
Or
no!
you
It was
just-
if you
ever?
learned. It was in the 1600s.
So once you got there, that was it.
that was it. You either
You lived
sat
and
there,
died there.
you lived and died there, and made glass for these people.
Oh, wow.
You just go with it, like you just have something in your mind and you just go, or do you?
Well, it all depends. Usually, when I'm just practicing something, I'm practicing it and I'm learning the technique. But once I learn the technique, I'll usually draw it all out, figure out what I want to do, and go with the plan of action. That's usually when you do your best. But and see, all I'm making here, all this is a hoop for a pendant I'm making. I'm sticking these 2 dots on it right here, and then it's going to be stuck right on the pendant, and that your string's going to go through that tubing. So it's like the bail.
That's kind of cool, man.
Pendant turned out awesome.
Yeah, it came out good. I should have got pictures of everything, but I'm lazy.
Obviously,
All
you're,
art,
obviously you're
all-
not, man. If you're selling
pretty
shit by the
driven.
boatload,
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
pretty driven. I work pretty hard. Oh, that's Marvel Slinger. He's an awesome glass artist. I wear his clothing.
marble slinger.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. He's like the Andy Warhol of glass. He sandblasts like Campbell's cans on pipes. He's really awesome.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what was the very first piece of glass you ever made?
First thing I made, I think, was the mushroom marble. I actually when I first
Did you
got
keep
my
it?
torch, yeah, I still got it. And when I first got my torch, I just melted for like a week, just learning how the glass moved. Because at first I was very confident I was gonna be able to get right on it, and then the glass got molten in my hands, and I about peed myself. This is scary.
Wow.
Because it's loose.
So is that your original rig setup then that you got?
Nope, it's
Minus the torch and stuff?
nope. Everything's pretty. The bench is all the same, but everything else is different. Just about.
So your very first torch and stuff is nothing like this,
It's
right?
the inside torch to this. It's the very first torch they made. It's the inner torch. See what's blazing right there?
Right.
That was my first torch. But I bought the second torch I have has that one and then another ring of fire on the outside of it that I can turn off and on.
Oh, shit.
So it's like a lightsaber. You see how big the
Yeah.
face is right there? It comes out about that big and about that long.
Oh,
It's huge.
the hell do you use that for?
Big stuff.
Don't know yet.
Oh, no, I use it all the time.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
playing.
Great
Or she's
job.
seen me use it. But Liz is an amazing artist.
Yeah. No, well, just had your video. And I was just like,
Yeah,
son of
definitely
a...
awesome.
But yeah, Liz is a very talented and amazing lady.
For sure.
You are.
Thank you.
I'll throw that out there.
I'm liking
just
that owl back there. Like I'm looking through the computer and the camera. It just
Actually, you're sitting there going,
glows,
that
man.
motherfucking owl's like staring at
It
me.
is.
Stop fucking looking
Staring.
at me.
I'm like,
Stupid owl.
That's awesome.
ew, no.
So what made you, Liz, want to start painting? Just kind of like wake up one day and be like, I'm fucking
You know
tired
what?
of this nursing career. I'm not sure what you did before you started painting, but I threw out nursing.
No, I'll tell you.
Hey,
I
someone
worked
on-
in restaurants. I worked in restaurants for.
You can tell Phil
Like,
Oh.
my
years.
awesome shirts on the internet.
Oh wow! Where does Levi get his awesome shirts? Hello,
Yeah.
internet, Phil.
I can tell who it is by his little screen name there.
But we got somebody fucking watching.
That's
Hell
great.
yeah.
Hey, what's up, Phil?
Yeah, Phil. If you got any question,
So I forgot what I was saying now.
your how you got started.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I've always been good at like drawing and stuff, and I always wanted to. I was always very curious about how to paint, but I never really understood how it was done. You know, like the steps that people took. I actually still had when I started painting. I still had a canvas from when I was in high school that I had drawn something on and attempted to paint, but I never actually did because I just didn't know how they did it, and I was too scared to do it. So I guess one day I just started doing it, and
So,
it was
dude,
it was right after my daughter was born, and I've been driven and self-taught ever since, you know, then, just to learn more every day. And I try not to limit myself to one style or, you know, so I could get the most learning. And I try to take as many commissions as possible. That way I can learn more too, you know?
Now, how long did it take you to get in your career to where you felt comfortable enough to sell your stuff or want people, you know, because I'm sure, you know, people were always like, oh, you're doing great. But did you, what point did you reach? You're like, yes, I am.
Almost immediately.
Really?
It was
you were like,
fucking amazing, yeah. This guy that I met, I actually did a paint. It always starts off with something so awesome, like I give something to somebody, and then they're like this really cool person, and they end up working out like to be this life-changing thing or whatever. I don't know, but I gave him something for Christmas. I painted this Grateful Dead "Steal Your Face" awesome skull thing. And just because he was this cool dude that we heard about or whatever, and we wanted to get to know him and stuff. But anyways, it was just like a kind gesture. And he started ordering paintings for me all the time. Like, you know, that was the first guy that ordered a painting. And it was really rough at first, you know, to understand how it works. You know, you order this. What questions do I ask? You know, it was very uncomfortable.
but it's kind of
was.
just
A lot
like
of tears.
your style. Like people like, hey, do they just kind of give you a hint of what they want and just kind of let you go, or are they like,
Some people,
this is it, and the tail has to go that way, and it's
there
this
are
way.
those.
And the
There are
tongue's
always-
not out far enough. And
Yep.
So what happens at that point? Like you got a final product like this owl. Let's say your owl is done, and Derek wanted to buy it, but Derek's like, well, I want this changed on it. Do you have to start over? Can you fix it, or how does that? Or do you tell him to go fuck
most times-
himself, or
There's only been one that I've actually been not able to do.
right?
And that sucked. And so, I mean, I just try my hardest to do what they ask, you know. I'd paint over it. And there was one that I didn't that didn't turn out the right way or how they imagined or whatever. But I just tell them, you know, I'll try it again or whatever. This is all trial and error. I try my best, and that's
Right.
just how it goes.
Paint's really easy. You can fix it.
Yeah, you can
usually.
just paint right over it.
Glass explodes.
Glass explodes, and then you pee your pants, and you're
Yeah.
mad. Do you ever get real mad when some shit like that
Yes.
happens?
Yeah.
Have you ever got like right to the end? You're just putting some final shit on there, and it's like.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that painting is awesome.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
That's like
Dude,
one of
there's
my
an
way
eyeball
favorites.
in the background.
I was really angry when I
Is
painted
that
it.
an eyeball in the background?
No.
Is that what you were going for?
In the background. No, it's kind of like a
It looks
mosquito.
like an eyeball.
It does that one spiral.
I'm trying to
whenever-
get the light on it a little bit better.
There's something wrong with it.
Well, get up there and fix
It
that
does
light.
look like an eye.
It looks like an eye,
Kind of.
like behind the thing. So, how's that look?
No, maybe move.
Maybe it's one of those. Yeah, maybe it's, I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy though. Crazy.
Yeah.
What?
I was in a bad mood when I painted that one.
Why?
I don't know.
it came out good. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
I think when I paint with emotion, it just comes out like awesome. I guess heartfelt. Anything from the heart, it always
Right.
comes out better to me.
Now, do you enjoy like? Do you make things for people like just like birthday gifts, Christmas, and that's
I used to do that a lot.
but
And
now you're big time, so
yeah, I don't
can't
really have
afford
a
to
lot of
fucking
time,
do
but
that
I
now.
do. I do like to when I get time to do things for people that really inspire me or mean a lot to me, and I do cool stuff like that when I can, when it's possible, as much as often.
Right.
we do like to give gifts out.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys kind of do like a bartering system on some stuff?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
definitely.
you'll barter because that's kind of been like
My favorite.
the way the world's been run for centuries.
Way it should
It's kind
still
of
be
like, you know,
ran.
hey, I'll paint you this
That's my favorite
to
way.
get this. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
I love that.
Yep.
Because I might mow a lawn for some shit.
Yeah.
I need a lawn. You
You
saw
seen our
my.
lawn?
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
he's hinting over here.
Okay.
He's like,
Okay.
my lawn mowing skills are impeccable.
We can
I
talk.
can mow the fuck out of a lawn. Ask my wife. I'll do it like almost like Cubs Stadium style.
Yeah.
Because like my wife's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like 1 week I'll mow one way.
Going to
Next
That's
week
the
I'll-
way you do it, though.
So your grass doesn't lay,
Yeah.
in one direction, and people are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "So my grass don't lay down."
What the fuck aren't you doing?
And this is Eddie,
Yeah.
my boy Eddie up there. You did
Yeah.
a painting on him.
I like to do zombies at times.
I saw that. It was
That is
pretty
some
awesome.
Awesome work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
I like to
If
sketch.
You know what would be cool if you
That
if you
painting's
get into
nuts.
tattoo work,
Holy shit.
like you do the ink because I was listening to you on the way in.
Were
To
you?
have someone else doing it.
Sure.
That's all I could do.
My legs would not move.
My hands. But if you were to
Yeah,
get
it's
into
awesome.
like tattoo work, that would be an awesome
Oh, dude, the
back
light's fixed
piece.
now.
Or like a
Nice.
chest
The
piece
camera.
or something like
I
that.
appreciate the compliments, but I'm good with all that blood and people touching.
And you can't erase.
I am good. Yeah, man. I still make mistakes. I mean, y'all don't
That's
really
hard.
see them. Yeah, but I ain't making no fucking mistakes on somebody's back or anything. I'm
You're
good.
gonna see it.
And now, and now, I mean, if I
True.
took the time to like learn it, I mean, sure. But guess what? My job right now is so fucking awesome. I sit at home
Ghostbuster, that's the shit.
with my
Yeah, I agree
children
with them.
and raise my kids and have my family and paint all day. Like whoever would want to change that? It's amazing.
So you're really content with
Yeah,
with what's going on.
absolutely. It's
Definitely.
awesome.
Life is good.
Life is good.
I'm really glad to hear that, because I was really curious, like throughout the week, like, well, when does she find time to paint, with like your regular jobs or make glass, with whatever 9 to 5 or job, or if you work nights, kind of like like whatever you do.
Oh well, these are our jobs. We are
Right, and that's
When do I
I'm glad
find
that
time for-
and I'm really glad to see that people can still do this,
Yeah,
and still survive and make a good living, providing for their family.
I'd say-
and you don't have to go to fucking work and answer to somebody.
I'd say it's the American dream.
Yeah.
It really is.
You know?
Except for maybe me, because I would be a lazy guy. I'd get up,
It
be like,
is
oh, I'm going to
hard.
go to work and do my job, and I'm going to, oh, fuck, Chips is on reruns.
It happens.
It does.
Trust me, it happens. The Facebook and Instagram, you draw me in.
Because I'll photograph a wedding, and I'll have to get these photos out. But I'm like, Erica's like, are you editing photos? And I'm all like, yeah. But then I'm like doing Facebook. May haven't answered this already, but
okay.
What's the longest painting you've done? So, good question, Phil. Wait, you want to host the show, Phil?
You know what? He
Well-
could have made it more discreet by not using Ghostbusters.
I don't even know Phil. Come on, Phil. You're nut punching me here. No. Okay, good question. What's the longest painting you've done?
Okay. When I first started, I had this one painting that I started and stopped and started and stopped, and it took me forever, like months and months and months, and it turned out really good. It was a Grateful Dead one
Yep,
that
I
I did
remember.
at Bertha.
Bertha.
Yeah, it was really awesome. Now, I don't know, that took me months, okay, but that was I was still kind of a noob, like I didn't really know what I was doing.
She said nude.
I did. So, like
Noobalicious.
now, I did like a 5-foot painting, and it took me like 5 days. So,
Right.
like my next thing that I want to conquer is I really want to paint some murals. I want to learn how to do it. I'm gonna do it, and so I just got to learn. I just got to get
Are you
over
on the airbrush or you on like?
both.
Okay.
I want to mix it. That's what I do.
Now,
man.
is airbrushing harder for you to
I kind of don't know what the hell
transfer
I'm
it?
doing. So
Have you
honestly.
dabbled in
Well,
everything?
it looks awesome. I'm here to
Yeah.
say.
I tend to disagree.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm here to say what?
my naiveness makes it better, I guess. But I
Right.
really don't know what I'm doing.
But-
I'm
but
just
you're- but-
trying.
but-
It's fun.
Right, but you find it a lot better to like. Okay, it's a little more challenging, so you kind of dive into it a little
yeah.
bit more, right?
Yeah.
You both are like that. it
Yeah.
seems
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
really.
I'm all
For sure.
self-taught my own. I've only had a couple little pointers. I've only met a couple glass blowers and melted with them, so it's pretty much all self-driven from the both of us.
And that's
I've
what I don't.
never-
And that's what I don't get. Now you were saying there's some dicks when you started out. You know, you're
Mhm.
trying, and there's those assholes. Did you find that same?
I'm kind of like a hermit, antisocial type person where I don't really go out much. And I didn't ask any questions. And
You
I
just
just
did
did what I
Fuck
did.
it.
And whatever.
Free
That's
fall.
the way
I
it
didn't
is.
ask any questions either. There's few questions I asked, and it was the people that were I actually friended. There's a lot of people that don't want the secrets to get out.
Right.
They're just
And I found out like with Erica, because like if anything with like her craft of video or whatever, she'll help you in any way she can. You know, she'll come on. She's doing like projects that aren't even her fucking own.
Yeah.
And she's out till midnight or whatever, helping these guys do this. But then there's other motherfuckers out there. They're like, no, I'm not helping you do
Yeah.
shit.
definitely.
What the fuck is your problem? It's like you're not gonna corner the fucking movie industry, you dick.
Not only that, I
Hey,
mean,
hug your wife, dude.
Oh yeah, I would also like to thank Kika Productions for sponsoring our show.
Thanks, Erica.
www.kikaproductions.com. She'll video the shit out of whatever you need. Porn.
preferably.
She did that. She filmed porn to get through college. She had an instructor that was fucking his students, and she filmed it for $250 a part.
Nice.
And she might actually star in some of those if you talk nice to her.
Whoa.
She's weird with a mustache.
I love her.
She loves you guys. She is
Yeah.
always talking about you guys.
She's
so.
awesome.
Yeah, we talk
enjoy
about y'all, too.
both of y'all.
We're gonna have you over for dinner sometime.
Definitely.
Yeah, no shit.
And whatnot. Now, another awesome. If anybody's
Hey,
paying the fuck attention, these photos or these paintings are
The nebula.
That
is
one's
insane on
badass.
that.
I
they're
just sold
changing
that
all
one.
the time. And if I
Like,
quit
right
moving, the
before.
light stays nice. But so.
She sold it right before we came on the show.
Yep.
Oh, so this is sold.
Sold.
Yep, just like Instagram
Who
sold.
bought this?
I don't know their name
Let's
really.
fucking cut a hole in it. Fuck them. You already got paid for it.
Nope.
Oh, then we're not doing
No,
shit to this thing. Then.
Yeah, did you see the hairy eyeballs that I just made?
Yeah, I
You're not
saw-
fucking cutting anything, buddy.
Because then I just bought it.
What?
Because then I just bought it.
Yeah.
right.
Do you have like 100.
So you get a lot of your business over the internet or,
Yeah.
or Facebook, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Do you want to plug anything?
Yeah, plug anybody you guys want to plug yourselves
Like,
or
put yourself out there.
Sure.
and-
Well, I'd like to plug my friend Adrienne up in Maine. She's an awesome glass blower. She does these bacon faces here.
Yeah.
They're bacon pendants.
Her name is Glass
You
Happy.
can find her in Glass Fed Productions on Facebook, and she's totally awesome. She does all kinds of coral reef stuff.
so we can name drop you.
Yep.
Hey, I saw your shit.
Yep,
She's
definitely.
really
She's
nice,
awesome.
too.
Levi said to cook, you'd hook me up.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Bacon.
She's the bacon
is,
lady.
Bacon
lady.
is so in right now.
Yep.
You don't even
Well,
know.
they're saying like next year, bacon's going to be on a shortage because so many people are fucking eating bacon now that there's going to be a shortage of bacon
Dude, they
next
got
year.
Fucking
restaurants that just.
Well, you better get it in glass so you can remember it.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, so I've got a Facebook page. It's the Happy Artist. That's the name of my Facebook page.
Happy artist.
You can reach it through facebook.com and then /happyartistliz.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing this awesome thing for the first Friday Art Walk in September. That'll be September 6th
In Ocala.
in Ocala, and it's going to be at the Irish Rose Gallery.
Oh yeah, that's where
Yeah, it's really cool. Brenda.
Brenda.
Edwards. Yeah. It's 19 Southwest 1st Avenue, Ocala. It's for the art walk.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big project, really big, like life size. And it's going to have some really awesome body painting as well by Jules Face and Body Art. So I can't really tell anybody anything else because it's kind of like a surprise secret type deal. So
Okay.
you'll just have to show up and find out.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be really awesome. That's going to...
Did you get that, Phil? It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Totally.
Millie was the only one that was on there last week, so we bagged on her for a while. It's my coach's wife,
Well.
so Phil gets it this time. Job, Phil.
And then I have an Etsy shop too, and it's the Happy Artist Liz.
What, an Etsy shop?
Yeah, Etsy. It's where you sell, like, I have a bunch of prints. I have some originals on there, you
Oh,
know.
kind of an online thing.
Online art selling.
Handmade art stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of glass art you can find on there too.
Yeah.
I got a
Okay.
page too, but I don't never have enough stuff to stay. It sells so fast.
Yeah, I was gonna
can't-
say you were on. You're like, I would brought you some stuff tonight, but I don't have anything
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
It goes pretty fast.
That's cool though. I'm really, it's honestly, I'm really excited that you guys are doing so well with this.
Yeah.
Because I would be a starving motherfucker if it wasn't for me just biting the bullet and working, you know, like I do to make sure that Erica can do what she does. That's what makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I was just raised that way to, you know, and I'm not saying anything about nobody. I really work for other people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rather to, but I work so that my wife doesn't really have to. Not saying she doesn't
Yeah.
work, but she has the privilege to stay home and take care of the house and do her thing. Like you get to stay home and work and paint and take care of your kids, and you get to stay home, and that's great because what parents can say nowadays that
They
Yeah.
actually raise
they
their
can
children.
stay. Like, you know, I've saw my kids grow the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was
I
our
didn't,
thing.
It's very
you're not
important.
missing anything.
Definitely.
No.
You know, you're not missing.
Some days we
sock,
wish
and
we
that's
were.
awesome. What's that?
Some days we wish we were.
Get me the fuck out of
My
here.
kid in the soccer games. What the
No,
fuck?
they come to the door where we have our studios right on our property,
yeah.
so it's right next door. So they're at the door constantly. You're beautiful. We love you, but they just want to buy.
Or-
they just want to see
or-
what we're doing. So they're like, "Hey."
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
But it's
It's
definitely
awesome.
awesome. I'm not as bitchy about it, but
But like your daughter
Caitlin.
Caitlin. I was gonna say that, but I
Caitlin
I didn't want
Charles.
her to yell at me when I drop you guys off.
Yeah, she's
You
also
said it
amazing
wrong.
too.
Yeah.
She takes amazing photographs.
Mm-hmm.
We entered her into a contest. I can't remember. It was like a month or two ago. She didn't win, but I ended up posting her awesome photos that we took at Lake Lillian on Facebook, and both of them sold for like $30. I was really proud of her. She wanted these really badass shoes, so I was like, well, make that money.
Yeah.
She already has many shoes.
and that's an honest job, though. You know,
Oh, yeah,
and
definitely.
you know,
Yeah.
she earned it. It wasn't like
Yeah.
you know, like oh, it was a good effort. Here's your, you know, whatever you. It's good that a kid can earn it,
Yep.
and they know the value of a dollar.
yeah, we're
You know,
trying
kids
to,
nowadays don't.
definitely not. And they
It's
don't-
very
and
important.
There's morals aren't taught anymore,
Exactly.
and basic things like cooking your own meal. We
Oh,
take
yeah.
turns throughout the whole week. Yeah, I cook one night, she cooks the next.
It's
Caitlin
fair.
cooks too, so she's also learning these skills that she's going to need to learn to
They're
cook.
just
her.
life skills.
She
These
has
are
to-
things that
general.
you have to learn, and
Yeah.
parents aren't teaching them anymore.
One day she's gonna do her laundry. And
Yeah, she
we
does
teach
their
her that
laundry,
too,
too.
and we try to keep everything even.
And fair.
That's
And
cool,
fair.
though.
We
And
don't,
we
we
pay
don't want
her.
anybody feeling animosity in the house because I
Right.
wash dishes every night. I hate dishes and I hate you. Actually,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
make me do the dishes. Son of a bitch.
But, like when I was growing up, those were like other than like my other farming chores and shit. It was like oh, you gotta like do dishes before you can go hang out with your friends. It's like motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now does Caitlin go to? She goes to public school too, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
does she?
definitely.
Okay, well that's cool. You know, that's
Teach the
awesome.
social skills. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta know. You're gonna send these kids out to someplace to the world where there's
Where all they know is
like.
like you guys
Yeah.
and her brother, and it's
Well,
like
not only that, where are you with the private school, and then you're going out into the world where all these kids went to public school. That's gonna be a little crazy, don't you
yeah,
think?
that's crazy. Well, that's great though. It's awesome, and your daughter's well behaved. I
Yeah.
talking to her today, and
Yeah, she's a
it's
good
awesome.
girl.
You guys are doing great.
Yeah, she
By
did
my
a painting,
book,
too.
Shit, but fuck do I know, man? My
Does
kids hate
anybody
me.
know anymore?
Yeah.
Go with the punches.
Now, if you were to have something that you would want to pass on to somebody, like if somebody came to you and was like, "Hey, I want to learn this trade," what would you tell them? You got any money?
Read up as much as you can before, and go take a class first and try it before you spend.
Oh, so
money.
there are classes out
Yeah,
there. you
there's
can do.
places
Yeah.
in Orlando you can go. There's multiple places throughout the state that you can go, and people will let you get it for so much money. They'll let you come and try out for a day. And if it's something you really want to get into, it's definitely very beneficial to the soul. It's taught me a lot of patience.
Right.
I'm totally a different person than when I started.
Oh,
Very
yeah?
very laid back now. I used to be pretty angry.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
very happy. And,
Really?
Yes.
I cannot imagine either one of you fucking angry.
Well, I've always been a
Wow.
happy-go-lucky guy, but I had a lot of anger issues throughout my life.
Oh, yeah?
It's definitely a lot more mellow and just go
That's
with the
cool.
flow now.
Yeah,
You know-
just talking to you before the show and stuff. You guys, I'm just like, these guys can't ever get pissed.
Oh,
Oh, my
happens.
God.
But I'm just saying, it just don't
it's
seem
very
like the kind
rarely
of people that
anymore.
would just like explode.
No,
Because
Rarely now.
I have like anger issues.
I
and-
used to too.
Oh yeah, there's times I want to stab a baby. Just if something doesn't.
That's
But
the
I think
first-
it's from.
second time I've heard that.
Yeah.
But I think it
That's
just stems from like just my upbringing and my military. You know,
Yeah.
if shit has to be done a certain way, and if it's not done, I'm pissed. Shit has its own place at the house. If Erica fucks
like
with
that.
it at all,
my
oh my
God.
god,
I'm
I
like
go
that too.
nuts.
I even have organized messes where, but I know where it's all.
But at least you know where
I
it's
know
at.
where it's at, and when people
I'm
come
very
in,
messy too.
and people come
You
in
saw.
and mess with stuff, it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna freak because now I'm never gonna find it.
It's happened. True
We-
story.
Like
True
like
story,
when Eric
yes.
and I got married, we went on our honeymoon, and some friends decided they would fucking come to our house and just totally clean our house from top to bottom and oh, this would be a great surprise. They fucked so much shit up. I was
Oh.
mad as a motherfucker.
I would
Yeah.
be too.
Oh
It
my
happens.
god!
I
I was just
understand.
like, oh, they're like, aren't you excited you don't have to clean anything? I'm like, oh, let's clean before we fucking left.
And now
Thank you.
everything's in the wrong spot.
Yeah, they put our bills in other spots. I'm like, now I can't pay this fucking bill.
Yeah,
and
that's stressful.
it was.
So
Absolutely.
if there's anything that I would say for an artist, you know, that's just starting out or whatever, I would say practice. That's the one thing that when I first started, I realized is that the really, really great artists, Leonardo da Vinci and all that, I mean, they basically did it every day.
Totally
You know,
did.
that's all they did. They lived, breathed, and did, you know, everything painted, you
Mhm.
know? So, I mean, just practice all the fucking time.
Now, how in depth are you in his field, in each other's field? Like you pretty well know like a lot of the stuff that she, like maybe not like painting wise, but like her artist and the artists and on
He
each
knows a
other's
lot.
spectrums, right?
Yeah, oh, definitely. I've always liked art, so
So who would be your favorite artist then?
that would be N.C. Wyeth. He's
Painting
an-
or is that glass?
He's a painter.
Okay.
He's an old American artist. My favorite glass artist. There's so many of them. I have so many
But
inspirations.
if you
I don't
had
even know.
one to ever like, if you had one day to be with one guy
Oh
to
my
build
gosh.
one piece,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and it could be anything, and no holds barred.
Yeah, I
One
don't
day,
know.
if you could get it, you had to
That's
get
a-
it
that's
done
a
in
pretty
one day.
intense-
Who would it be? and what would it be?
I have no clue what it would be.
You've had to sit around and think about this shit.
It would have to be something I think about. I don't know. Probably Buck. He's an awesome glass artist. I mean, he does some pretty amazing stuff. There's lots of them, though. I couldn't choose one. I plan to melt with all of them one of these days. Enough practice and hard work, I will.
Right. So then there's like, is there like ever like a, I don't know, kind of a glass blowing convention?
Yes, there's many of them.
Okay.
There's a big one that just happened called DFO. It's called the Degenerate Flame Off, and some of the top glass artists get in, and they all kick their skills in the hardest and see who can make the best piece, and pretty awesome. They also have conventions.
Now, can anybody get in that? Like, could you enter that, or would?
Well, I think it's pretty elitist for that one, but they do have
kind of being
ones.
Invited, right?
Yeah, it's definitely.
You know, if you're good enough to do one of those things.
But then they would have
I don't even
like.
think they have to invite you. You just show up and they say, "Hey, you want to do this?"
Oh, because then it'd be like you'd have like the head guys, you know, the big names in the middle,
pros.
and then just maybe some newer noobs running around like, oh, I'm setting up a stand. Look at this.
No, they probably pretty much just watch them all. They watch and take in the knowledge usually.
Right. So they don't mind you just standing there and you know hovering over and
have no choice.
Because like with tattoo artists and shit, man, you stand there and like watch them doing shit. It's like, what the fuck you want?
Yeah.
You know, except for like Dan, like I went to talk to him about getting some, you know, Dan Luce, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went over to like set up an appointment and he's working on this chick. I'm just leaned up in there like watching and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hey, we're just talking, and this girl like had a look on her face like, what the fuck? Because he's tattooing, like her pants are almost down, and he's tattooing on her hip. I'm like, you don't mind, do you? And she's like, no. I'm like, good, because he's tattooing on a real painful spot. You might want to not focus on that. And her hip bone was sticking out like that fucking far. I'm like, you know that's gotta hurt. Oh my god, I could just imagine. So now on you, if one day, one artist, who would it be?
One day, one artist painting. My favorite, Salvador Dali. I love him.
I love Salvador Dali.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to his museum in
Of
Tampa?
course.
We went on my birthday. Check this out. On my birthday, Erica took me to Tampa. We spent the weekend down there, and she's like, "What do you want to do?" Two things. Went to the fucking Holocaust Museum. Didn't happen. The Holocaust, I mean. If she's listening, she'll fucking chime up. Like, fuck you. But, yeah, I got kicked out.
Look to the chat
I actually got kicked out of that place. Have Erica tell you that story one day.
Nice.
It's fucking hilarious. And we went to the Salvador Dali Museum, but we went to the
Beautiful.
older one. They were moving
Yeah.
a lot of his paintings over to the new one. So we were at the old one. And it was amazing. He did like a 3D hologram of Alice Cooper.
I know.
my favorite
we were
one, the
fucking
brains?
tripping
Yeah,
out.
what
Awesome.
the fuck is that shit?
Oh my god.
But like I went on me and Derek worked for the same job at one time. I went on a job real quick to just put this lady's fucking dryer vent on in Gainesville. Drove up to Gainesville, put this shit on, and I go, hey, is that a Salvador Dali painting? She goes, yeah. I go, why the fuck is it in your garage? Not so much with the F word, but
Right.
and she's like, oh, I just don't like it anymore. I'm like, really? She goes, do you want it? And I'm like, yes, ma'am. I have it in my house.
Really, dude?
What?
It's not the actual paint, but it's like the
the higher.
Reproduction.
yeah, it's like
But
a
is it-
higher reprint, and it's on my wall at the house.
Is it framed?
Yeah, it's on a frame. It's kind of like what Liz, like you're painting there.
It's a canvas print.
Yeah,
Okay.
And they're
Yeah.
let me tell you, they're expensive. If you go down to the museum just for the little prints, they're wanting a couple $100. So
Yeah.
for the
and
canvas,
she was
print,
just like yeah, and
Sweet
it's cool
score.
because it's like it's one of his mom, but it's like the block ones that kind of
Yeah,
swirl
I love
around and
those.
shit.
Yeah.
I was just like
Yeah, we went to the old one too.
yeah,
and it was
right there
awesome.
by the bay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
love
Yeah.
that place. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
we went with Caitlin, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
that is such a cool place.
Yeah, it was a
man.
good family
The
tour.
new one's really awesome. It's all glass, and they got like the spiral staircase
Oh,
that
yeah?
goes up to the ceiling into nothing.
We'll have to take a trip. One
Yeah, I
of these
know.
days.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to go
agree.
too.
We'll have to hook that up.
It'd be
Yeah.
great.
Me and Erica like to road trip and shit. So
We've been
Road
doing
trip.
it lately.
road trip. Bring the black guy. Well, that's cool, man. I am so excited for you guys. This is awesome. Again, I think we got plenty of time.
It's cool.
I'm just thanking you all the time. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like I
Thank
was saying
you for letting
earlier,
us on
this
the
is
show.
like the most excited I've been about being, because I went to college for radio and doing this, and I was excited when Swervy gave me the opportunity to come on and do this, and then we kind of hit like a lull in it for a little bit with the move over here and stuff like that, and I'm just really glad that you guys put like some spark in my
Awesome.
soul of
Yay.
it. You know, you guys.
I'm glad I'm inspiring people. I get inspired by so many people. I wonder if I inspire people.
Yeah, and I love seeing like on the first Friday walks in Ocala, seeing you guys out there. It's all because Erica's always like, let's go see Liz and see what she's got. So it's just like
Yay.
so now I'm always telling. Now I was like when I was getting ready to come out to get you guys today, she's like, are you leaving? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Liz's house. See ya. Now I know where she lives.
Nice.
I'm on the inside.
That's right.
Nice.
I'm on the circle. I'm in the
Totally,
circle.
dude.
That's awesome.
You're in the circle.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So you ever think about what is it, like getting a bigger shop, like maybe like the guys with the kilns and making like the glasses? Is that something you probably would want to do one day?
Oh yeah.
As long as it's probably in the glass making.
I'll be doing glass the day I die. I'm sure.
Right. But do you ever want it on a bigger scale, like something like that, where you have people working for you, and you can go home at 5 and make the motherfuckers work till 10, 11 o'clock?
I'd rather just work in a shop full of guys that we all work together and we just make awesome stuff together all day and work as much as we can, make as much money as possible, and just have fun. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it's
Life
about. I
is,
mean,
man.
work off of each other and intermesh our own styles to
And
make
share.
and share and to share the knowledge. That's what it's all about. It's not about being greedy and learning something.
enjoying
and
what
then-
you
But the
do.
money, you have to admit though, the money's nice though.
Money will
The money
be-
you're making is
yeah,
nice.
definitely.
You know, but it really, it's not about the money.
It's not.
But
and
it's enjoying what you do. It's like
Yeah.
you said,
That's
not
where
working.
it's
for
at.
And how
The
many
money
people
is
can
the
actually
fun.
say that though? That
Not
they
many.
wake up every fucking day and every morning I go to work, I go to Kangaroo, I get my coffee, I see this dude in there every day, and he looks miserable as fuck. He's got his pink salmon shirt on and his slacks, and he gets his coffee, and he's just bitching and griping to
Dude.
himself. And he gets in his little truck and his nice truck payments, it looks like, and he drives off. It's like, you're about a miserable motherfucker. I'm not excited every day that I go to work, but I'm excited that I have the opportunity to have a job to provide for my
A lot
family.
more
Yeah.
excited nowadays.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Especially not with that stressful shit we were doing before.
Mm-hmm. Say it, brother. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, hallelujah.
I'm pretty much excited every day.
You
Yeah,
just wake up,
definitely.
and it's probably nice to just wake up and like, yep.
Yeah, you never work a day in your life when you
I
enjoy
pretty-
what you do.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I pretty much wake up excited to paint whatever it is that I'm painting, like at that moment, every day.
I was excited
It's
earlier.
great.
I didn't want to leave when y'all showed up.
for
Yeah,
real?
yeah.
I was into
Art
it.
is very exciting.
I didn't mean to pull you away.
Oh,
man,
it's okay.
so. You can probably go home and get back into it.
No, I'll do it tomorrow. It's all right. This is worth it. This is lots of fun.
Oh, cool, man. So you guys are having a good time now.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So do you want to plug your websites again? Motherfuckers
You
that
can
wanna
find
do-
me through hers. Mine's hard to find. Just find me Levi Carter on Facebook
With the
Yeah.
cool blue pennant?
with the cool blue pennant.
That's right.
That's right.
Did you make that?
I just sure did.
That's
That's a pretty advanced technique called a reticello.
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 Kids, reticello.
Yes.
Know that word. Reticello.
Reticello.
Repeat after me. Write it down. Reticello.
And of course, I'm the happy artist.
I like your pit. Like, is it a magnet or a sticker? Do you have
It's
stickers?
actually the guy who we're talking to right now,
Phil.
Ghostbuster, Phil.
Oh, Phil.
Oh, Phil.
He and I designed it kind of together. I mean, him and his friend Tom own this sticker making place. It's called the Hive and Vinyl place. And we kind of went together and made it together.
Oh, that's
Did
cool.
I say it right?
The Hive.
Anyways, he made me some stickers, man, and I kind of totally
And you
like
gave
owe
them all
him.
away, didn't you?
Yep. The Hive,
Yeah,
vinyl,
pretty
and
much.
sign.
Oh, because I like stickers.
And anyways, like he totally
Phil, I
helped
like stickers.
the Hive vinyl and sign. He totally helped me like make this logo too. So
That's a cool logo.
I owe him some awesome
problem, bro.
Ghostbuster shoes because he's
Some what?
badass. He likes Ghostbusters. So I'm painting.
Obviously, I knew who it was just by.
So does he go to like these conventions, like these dressed as a Ghostbuster? Phil,
Phil,
don't
do
you
you go to
fucking don't
conventions?
fucking tell me, Phil, you do that shit. Because if you do, I'm gonna laugh my ass off at you. Come on, Phil.
He's pretty hardcore, dude. But
Is he?
I don't know if he goes to
I've
like.
seen some Facebook posts where he's definitely dedicated.
Oh,
Dedicated.
wow.
Ghostbusters. Trust me, the man is dedicated.
He's awesome though.
I wanted to, but he was shit. Yep.
The recent, you didn't want to go to Comic-Con. Oh, you probably did, but that's all right. So now
Like that.
there's like, do you ever go to conventions and shit to
We just went to West Palm Beach, so
Uh-huh.
a big glass demo they had down there. They had some of the top names down
He's
there.
amazing.
They made some one of the most amazing pieces I've ever seen in person.
Amazing. So now, like with your zombie paintings and all that stuff. You could probably do like a booth at some of these like horror conventions. Couldn't
I
you?
probably
You probably
could,
want to do
yeah.
something like that.
You know what though? I think I go through these weird like artist phases. It's obvious because I mean I go and I did like the Day of the Dead for a while, and then I did like zombies, and now I'm like on this owl thing. So I don't know, just like watch
What made
me.
you want to do owls? Were you
They're
attacked?
awesome,
Did
dude.
you have
Yeah,
a dream
I
or
was
some
sitting
shit where you were
behind
being attacked by owls or something?
Dude, they'll claw your eyes
Dude, there's
out.
some
know
freaky
what?
motherfuckers, aren't
I don't
they?
think
In person,
anything
yes.
just made me do
Oh.
owls. My best friend Sarah, she loves owls, and one day we were all just chilling out watching Levi melt glass, and I'm sitting in there painting a little owl, and that was the first owl, and I posted it, and like a million
Every
fucking
motherfucker
people was
freaked-
like, I need a goddamn owl.
One
So okay, I'm making owls now.
One of my favorite ones is like the
And
old
now I'm having
style
fun.
owl you did that looked like the original Clash of the Titans owl.
Yeah.
That was badass.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, oh, Clash of the Titans with
Everybody
the fake ass
says that,
fucking
yes.
like monster was all like, "Roar," you know, it was
Oh, I
like
remember.
clay and shit. You saw the
Definitely.
water clay fall.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so awesome. That
Yeah,
was awesome.
yeah, that one's pretty badass. I love it.
I guess you like, oh, okay. 5 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. Thanks, man.
That was a double 5, man. Look.
Oh, I thought he was raising his hands for Black Power. or
Yeah, I
something.
did.
Oh, that's...
I did one for Sweetleaf too. Sweetleaf Ocala.
Yes,
Um,
we'd
Okay.
like to plug stats where you
Yeah.
can
yeah,
find
plug
my-
that shit.
But if you want to pick up any of my work, you go to Sweetleaf in Ocala, and they have most of my best stuff I have.
Dude,
hang-
I went there couple of days ago. That's where
What
we
were
went
you
to
doing
pick
in
up
there?
a piece. I went
What
to
were
go
you
pick up a
buying?
piece. Just a piece.
Piece of what?
Nunya.
None, yeah.
but they,
Bullshit.
I think they got the best selection of glass in Ocala. They have very high quality stuff, including my own. So if you want to pick any of my stuff
For
up, you go into
tobacco.
there.
I was gonna ask you if you like distribute your stuff out to any of the spots out there in Ocala.
Yep,
Just Sweetleaf or
Just Sweetleaf. They take everything I got. We got a understanding, and we keep it good.
An
There's a couple
understanding.
place up in Jacksonville I sell to, and I got a place.
I think
in-
there's another Sweet Leaf up there also in Jacksonville, isn't there?
there might be. I'm not sure.
There's probably a lot of Sweetleafs all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you're at
We're
least
talking
not
about
you're not
Sweetleaf
like
Ocala.
contracted to just one.
No,
One
but,
place.
only in town though. It'd be kind of messed up if I sold everywhere, and then
You go, you know,
I mean-
it takes money away from the dude at
Yeah.
Sweet Leaf. So.
Right.
so,
It would
That's
be
cool.
fair.
Though. Cool, man.
It
Cool.
We
works out
support the local people.
yeah, we like to support local
That's
stuff.
good.
Just like our radio station.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Obviously, we're here.
So, are you gonna bring your daughter out for auditions for Erica's newest movie?
Sure.
Are
She
you?
would love that, yeah. And she's,
Even if it's just a small part
it
or an
doesn't
extra. or
matter.
something?
She wants to be an actress, and
Okay.
I believe in her. She can do whatever
Well,
she puts her little
I
mind
know it's
to.
gonna probably be later next month.
Okay.
Auditions are, but definitely get with Erica on that. And
Sure.
I think it'd be great. Your daughter would be perfect in it because it's going to be mainly a chick flick, and not like a romantic comedy or anything, but it's going to be like mainly women fighting and doing goofy shit or whatever the fuck.
She's a girly girl, so that works.
Yeah, so we can. We'll have her doing something because a buddy of mine, his
She's gonna love me
his
saying
niece
that.
his niece was at the premiere of Erica's movie, and she was all like, I want to be in your next movie.
Oh my gosh, the
Katrina.
craziness that it was probably true.
It's
Hey,
Katrina. It's-
those girls went like bonkers over Andy.
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
They were like
yeah.
little groupie fangirls.
Yep.
It was awesome
That's pretty
to
awesome.
watch. I was so happy for him.
I was embarrassed. for
I
him.
didn't have no fucking fans at all. I was sad.
Man,
I'm
I
just
was
like,
your fan.
I appreciate
Trust
that.
me.
I appreciate that because everybody's like, "What did you do in the fucking movie?"
I
I'm
killed
like,
people. What are you talking
"I'm
about?
the monster.
You're
What
the
the
badass.
fuck?" And they're like, "Oh, we didn't see you because I had a goddamn mask on."
Yeah.
You dumbass. That's cool though. So, any new projects in the work then?
Oh,
Ooh.
yes, she does.
Yeah, your
Yes, I always
graffiti.
do.
Graffiti.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Of course, I'm doing collab right now with a really awesome artist. His name is Beyond Grasp, and I can't really tell you any details.
Right,
Just
but
watch
you-
my page. It's the Happy Artist on Facebook.
And check out
And-
Beyond Grasp on Facebook. He's
Yeah,
a totally awesome artist.
Yeah, and I'm also doing another collab with another artist. His name is Adam Janas, but yeah, that one's also a secret. I'm not going to talk about
Okay.
really what they're going to be.
And your products range between what ages? Right around the 30ish age,
Yeah, like my
18
age.
to 35s.
Yeah.
Which she's 32.
I'm
She
32,
says,
yeah.
it's just right around
Yeah.
my age. And
But
keep
you hit a
everybody
lot.
guessing on their toes.
But
you
you
know?
get a lot of snowbirds or anything like that want to buy your shit.
They used to like the old style that I used to do, like the realistic portraits, landscapes, dogs and all that. And I like
That's
to
all
do
they
dog
want.
portraits and all that, but really lately I've been doing like the mostly colorful, bright, happy, cartoony, I don't know, fun stuff.
So if I was to give you a picture of my dog, would you like do a zombie?
I could, yes, and
For
that
real?
that
That'd be fucking awesome.
I'd rather do a zombie.
Don't leave us, Phil. Shit, you're quiet.
I'd rather do a zombie portrait or a Day of the Dead portrait any day
Oh,
because they're really fun and creative.
I should give you a portrait of one of my dogs and
Oh, she
I would
love that.
zombie.
So now,
I call it zombifying.
zombifying because you did the one with Eddie, which was pretty awesome.
Correct.
She's done her whole family in zombie portraits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
That's funny as shit.
Mhm.
So now, what are your prices? Are they pretty?
Well, like I can do. I start down like by 11 by 14. I'll do like $90 just about, and then all the way up to like baller $1,000 paintings. I don't know. I've done some pretty big multi-panel pieces that were
Mhm.
definitely over $1,000 value.
And they're well worth it though.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like it is not
because it's
easy.
comparable to the artist community, I guess is what you want to say. And because I don't know how to judge
Yeah, I
or
don't
put a
either.
price on shit. So if I do something, somebody's like, "How much you want for it?" Usually I'm just like, "You like it? Yeah."
Yeah.
You
What
can
is it
fucking
worth?
have it.
Definitely.
But exactly,
It's
what's it
worth-
worth to you?
Yeah.
And that's
To
what
me,
it-
I just like to, if somebody likes my shit, I was like,
I know, and that's probably one of the most
that's my
stressful
biggest downfall.
and hardest things that an artist has to deal with is pricing their work.
Right.
I had some help from a friend called Lisa Whitener. She's really nice too. She was very helpful, but she broke it all down for me, and it's pretty complicated, but you really use your own judgment, how much time it takes,
Right.
the
Materials,
supplies,
Yeah, Erica has no fucking problem putting a price on her shit.
I'm getting better at it.
I'm glad
I'm
because
getting better
Me
at
too.
before
This
there.
shit's
For
gold.
a while there,
it's stressful.
so stressful because
yeah.
I put all my heart in this thing and hours and plus my
Yeah.
own money into it, and it's like,
yeah,
hey, what is it?
what's it worth? And it because then you have to look. I think the aspect of like somebody trying to sell something. You have your, there's always that personal price, and then like kind of really what it is.
What it's worth.
But your quality is great though. I've seen your work and the quality is there, so it's really well worth. You might even be like underbidding yourself, and
Most
I'm
likely.
not just
Economy.
Who, me
down.
or him?
both of you guys. I'm
Yeah.
not really. I'm looking at you
Well-
because you were looking away, so now I'm making you feel bad. Is it working?
We live in Bellevue, man, and our most of our customers also live where we live. So
Right.
I don't know.
But now we're starting to spread out. Internet helps that. And
Yeah.
It definitely started to pick
It's
Yeah.
nice that you guys are on the fast track to.
Yeah, I did do an awesome painting of Austin. You're right,
Yes.
Austin Pennington. That was like one of my favorite ones.
Oh,
he had like
you
his
guys
hand
do
all
know
gnarled up
Austin.
and
Yeah,
stuff. It was really
he's
cool.
crazy photographer, man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's
I
really
love
awesome.
Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He-
you're
he-
right.
And Nicole.
He did one of Erica's premieres. That's how we met him, and then we just started talking about like jujitsu and fighting, and he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
He's
I
a
really
old
like.
friend of mine. Good people.
Yeah, he's good. Way
He's
good people.
also
but-
he's in a relationship with my niece, another awesome artist. Check
Yep.
out
Oh, is that
Nicole
oh,
Green
oh.
on Facebook. She's also another awesome artist. She
How
really
about-
breaks it down.
Real quick, since we got a couple minutes, the pennant you're wearing. It's been hidden behind my name all night.
Oh my gosh, this thing is like
Get up there in the
precious to me.
camera and show it to people.
It is really odd. I'm not going that much further.
Uh-huh.
All right, see, it's an infinity pendant and it's beautiful. And I got it from a really cool artist. His name is Nady, and he's a glass artist.
Cool.
Nady Bizkind.
Is that the one that did the dish that I fucked up on?
Yeah, he also made the dish.
Yeah.
He's like the nicest guy ever.
His
and
work is beautiful. It's
work
another
was
person that
beautiful.
if I could work with him, he's probably on the top of my list right up there. The guy I said, Buck, Nady Bizkind is
Very
another person I
inspiring.
would. He's very inspiring, awesome work, and I would die to be able to actually
And
melt
Ben
glass with
Burton.
him.
Hopefully one
And
day.
Ben Burton. There's quite a couple people. These are people I've actually talked to.
Right.
Yeah.
And I really respect them as artists and people.
Okay.
really nice people.
It's-
Cool.
I mean, you can make nice art, but if you're a dick, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
I want the nice people that are trying to give back to the community just as much as I am and try to inspire people and make the world a better place. That's what it's about. I mean, who wants to make everybody unhappy?
Yeah.
Well, definitely. Well, I'm glad. Thank you guys for coming on the show
Thank you.
again. We're gonna
Thank you
wrap
for
it up.
having us,
Oh
man.
fuck,
Shit.
anytime.
Yeah, this is
And
awesome.
Great.
just watch the Facebook pages for any new posts, and
Yep. The
and
happy artist.
that's probably the end of the show. If Derek
Yeah.
will listen, and
We're all following each other now, so that'd be
yeah,
all
we're all hooked
intertwined.
up in the family, and
Awesome.
definitely. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out to the show tonight.
Thanks,
And-
Phil.
Yeah, Phil, you
Thanks, Phil.
fucker. You probably don't even know me and like me now.
Don't cross the streams, Phil.
Yeah, don't cross the stream.
Peace.
My favorite character is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I don't know. Slimer's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, but he had his own like character and shit. So like his own little figurine. So
Yeah.
whatever. But alrighty. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. Want to thank everybody for watching, and Liz and Levi, thank you for bringing all your great work out and inspiring everybody to do better in their lives. Children, stay in school,
That's right.
and we
Don't do
will see you
drugs.
next week. And hope you had a great time. I'm out. You can play the music.
Leave me alone. I'm still catching up.
Cue music.
Cue the deer. He goes to Daytona to get pussy one time, and this is what fucking happens. Oh, Derek.
Spit his brains out at the end of his dick.
Right on her face.
Now she's twice as smart.
Oh, you're turning us down?